Synopsis of The Iron Claw.
Iron Claw.
Starring Zac Efron. Written by Sean Durkin. Sorry, I'm looking through my microphone. And directed by Sean Durkin. It's a real, passion project for this guy. We got Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, and Harris Dickinson. Mara Tierney. She's in a lot of stuff, but I don't know her name. And then,
Did you say Lily James already?
I did not,
Lily
but she is in it.
She's a pro.
Yeah, so we're going to summarize this in 5 minutes. Spoiler alert. Be aware. We are going to just be saying the whole plot of the movie, so.
Yeah, this movie did come out in 2023, so we know it's a newer movie, but you've had your chance to see it, so if you haven't, that's on you. And you got spoilers coming up.
Oh, it's going. Yep, so we start with the dad doing some wrestling. What was his name?
Fritz
Von Erich doing some wrestling. He's in the ring, and then he pulls out his signature move where he grabs the head of his opponent and pushes him down to the mat, winning the match, and then taking his family out to their new car and their pull behind, and they are traveling around doing wrestling. Cut to I think 20-something years later. And we see Kevin Von Erich practicing and training and trying to get ready to fight.
Kevin is played by Zac Efron, and he has bulked up for this role quite a bit.
He's looking huge.
He's looking
jacked.
Absolutely jacked. It's insane. But Kevin is a up-and-coming pro wrestler in the WCW. Right?
WCCW.
WCCW.
World Class Championship Wrestling.
So there's, some of you may know, there's a lot of iterations of wrestling federations over the years. So he starts out in one, and he's up and coming. He's doing quite well, and he's in his early 20s at this point. His father is very hard on him and his brothers. He even says that his brothers can all move up and down in his favorite ranking scale. So his brothers are quite competitive, but they also love each other very much, and they have an extremely tight bond. So as they're going along, David starts joining Kevin in their tag team matches. And Kerry, their other brother, is trying to become an Olympian in the discus throw. So all these boys are athletic, hardworking, and extremely competitive, and they're good old Texas boys.
Yeah, they're getting in the ring together, and then what's the brother who's doing discus? I'm sorry.
Kerry,
they pull out of the Olympics, and he comes back to visit the family, and he joins them on their tag team, and they become like a 3-man wrestling team. And then throughout all this, we sort of see Kevin's the one who's kind of the most passionate about wrestling. That was his thing. And then these other two brothers kind of jump in, and they eclipse him in a lot of ways and become even more famous and more popular and better at the sport, partly because of their charisma and their ability to just kind of work the crowd allows them to take on more of a leading man role. So the brothers together, I believe, take home some belt. Is that correct?
the 6-man
championship.
Yeah.
6-man tag championship.
Okay, the 6-man tag championship, and then David goes on to fight for the 1-man championship, right? The heavyweight championship of the whole.
It's the NWA World Heavyweight title.
The NWA World Heavyweight title. I'm so glad we have you here. But something happens. He gets a type of sickness, or maybe a perforation in his internal bleeding and stuff, and he dies dramatically and tragically.
And it's leaned to that it's stress related.
Yeah.
That he's just been pushing his body so hard that he's not doing anything to recover, and it's what kills him.
Yep, and so one of the brothers has to step in, and it obviously should be Kevin, but it's not. It ends up being his brother, and he wins the title fight and gets the championship belt, and just ends up getting bigger and bigger in the sport and going on the road and living, fast. And Kevin, meanwhile, gets married and has a kid, and they're worried about this family curse. Specifically, Kevin's very worried about this family curse that seems to be plaguing their family. And
Their
Yeah.
youngest brother, Mike, starts filling in as well. Mike is not really that interested in wrestling when he was younger, but he feels kind of forced into it, especially by his dad. He wants to be a musician, but after David dies, he feels the responsibility to start filling in David's shoes. So Mike starts wrestling with the other two as well, and he winds up also dying.
Yeah, he gets injured. He gets severe like complications from a shoulder injury, and then he ends up killing himself.
And
We
then
have 30 seconds.
from there, the other brother Kerry can't handle the stress. He is having a mental breakdown. He calls Kevin one night, asking for help. He tells him to go home. He'll be right there. And Kerry also ends up killing himself. So all three brothers, except for Kevin, die. And Kevin has to live with the fact that they went through this whole experience.
Yeah, with his family and his boys. The end. We did miss quite a bit of that. If you want the rest of it, you can tune into Blockbuster Buffs on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. You can see the rest of that. Otherwise, just like and subscribe and share this YouTube video.